Hey friends, check this out. So how did the Steelers rebound after the death stretch? So I'm just going to go over a few things and how we should recover, and then better yet, how we move forward going into the playoffs there. So first thing first, talk about the offense and defense. They both struggled, and there's definitely a lot of things that they need to happen on the defensive end, which has been so much talk and chatter, people not missing their assignments. They need to just get in a room and straighten this stuff out. It's ridiculous. We're at week 18, and you're dealing with stuff that should be happening at this late in the season. It's crazy. Get it together. Like, communicate. Like, the most simplest of all things, communicate, understand your assignments. And if the people don't know their assignments, get them off the field. What the heck, dude? It's crazy. But the defense pretty much needs to press their hard. I mean, holy cows. Burrow's just going to eat them up if they don't pressure them. So they need to pressure them. And if they don't pressure from the defensive line, then the quarterbacks need to do man-to-man. I know it's a big ask, especially Joey Porter can do it. Whoever's on the opposite end is going to be a challenge. But nonetheless, we play this zone. Like, Patrick Mahomes has showed the blueprint of what they need to do. Just get rid of the ball real quick. It's like the first time he's ever really gotten rid of the ball under 2 seconds or so. Like, he was just slow to surpass the whole thing. Like, that's how you beat the zone. He showed the blueprint. Like, hopefully we make the adjustments there, play high and tight in a sense, to defend those short passes, because people probably aren't going to go long on us in a sense there. Because if our defensive line gets through, that shouldn't happen. But who knows? I don't know. I'm just a fan, just giving my opinion. But you know what? I'm trying to make adjustments. Is Tomlin making adjustments? Is Austin making adjustments? I don't know. I'm always just dumbfounded. So, but anyway, offensively, don't press. Don't turn the ball over. Take what they give you. I know Russell can do that. This is also not the time to get all these randoms involved in the game. They try to outthink everybody. No. Hit Pickens. Hit Freiermuth. Hit Austin. That's it. Those are where we need to go. Maybe throw Mike Williams in there. I don't know. He's just there because we said we try to do something at the trade line or whatever. I don't know. But we can go back literally since Cincinnati. Yeah. The Steelers need to treat this game like a playoff game. I know there's talk of hey, if Baltimore wins, which they will, that we should be sitting players, which is the craziest stuff I've ever heard in my life. They need to play with some kind of enthusiasm or something, because there's no way you go into the playoffs with a 4-game losing streak. That's just ridiculous. They have to treat this like a win, because this is what happens. We lose, we go to Baltimore. That's pretty much what's going to happen, and we'll be one and done. If we win, we get to go to play Houston. I would much prefer to play Houston. At least it's a more winnable game. Nothing's given with the Steelers, of course, but it's more of a winnable game. We need to have some kind of progress. We need to have something to build upon for next year. And better yet, there's all this talk of Russell Wilson winning a big contract. I like the dude, but if he doesn't show anything in Saturday night's game, and then throws another egg on the playoffs, there's no way in this world we should bring him back. I want to believe in him. I do believe in him, but at the same time, though, there can be multiple Russell Wilsons, unfortunately, there. I'm not saying that all was bad in Denver, but as we've seen, the last few games have not been very good for him. So I'm hoping that the team supports and rallies around him, and he goes back to just doing what he knows he can do and keep it simple. I mean, for this season to be successful, we have to get the win. But that all starts this Saturday with getting the win against Cincinnati. That would make me feel a lot better. And I think it would make you guys feel a lot better too as Steeler fans, and if they lose, it's like losing a playoff game right there, pretty much, because we're going to get housed in Baltimore. The only way we have a chance against some of those upper teams is at least going with some kind of momentum there, because, I look at them, I don't believe in them. There's no reason to believe at this point. Unfortunately, if all these losses happen through the death stretch, happen throughout the season, it wouldn't be that bad, and we would be right where we started at, where everyone probably thought this team was, which was a 10-17. I said 11-6, which I thought they were a little bit better, which I think they definitely are. They have the potential to do more, but at the same time, though, it's all about the momentum that you carry into the playoffs. I mean, just look back at the 2005 Steelers. I mean, they weren't a great team. They were 7-5, but they rattled off their last 4 games. They had to win to get into the playoffs as a wild card. And they just did their thing. That momentum just carried them through all those games, being the underdog and so forth. This team's an underdog, but there's nothing about it that shows any kind of spark or belief that they're going to do anything, So playoffs start this Saturday. Show us what you can do. I want to say I believe, but I feel it's a 50-50, to be honest with you. It's 50-50, So I'm not going to speak like a fan right now. I'm speaking just the truth. I don't know. But yeah, here we go, Steelers. Let's get it done.